not much to see as we get off the ferry. My Toronado is following me, and I and MsHipChic are heading to Billy's.
Naomi.
Shh.
No, I'm tired of this.
MsHipChic.
No.
Yes. Okay.
No.
Miss Naomi.
That's right.
And I, CORVAIRWILD on YouTube, are going to Billy's, dropping off the Toronado. He's gonna fix it, whatever amount he decides to fix based on the parts that we bring back. Maybe I'll bring back a whole parts car. I'll just put the Corvair we're getting from him in Colorado Springs on top of it, because I need a lot of parts for this car. At least one front fender, maybe two. The left one's kind of crunchy, crispy. And I'll go get it in the spring. Maybe I'll drive it back. It runs. It's just sitting around a little too long. There it is, following me. Big drive, 225 miles, 350 kilometers. Plump into second gear. Good tranny. Off we go. Champlain Islands of Vermont. Nice houses here. This one's nice too. Nice country house. Country. Lakefront houses. Lakefront. High taxes. Vermont taxes. Ah, what happened to my dash cover? 80,465 with my, is it fast, my speedometer? I forget. 80,465. We're filling it up with diesel at $2.49 a gallon. And when we get to Billy's, maybe we'll fill it up again. Let's see what our fuel mileage is. Crack. Thanks, Mrs. CW. Crank that baby up. 31 gallons. The tank is full. And I think I'll get 15 miles per gallon, 14 or 15 on the way to Billy's. All on this load. It's a beautiful load. Swimming bull. Yep, she is. I was just telling Naomi. She's graduated from MsHipChic. She's still a hip chick. This is the most beautiful view in Vermont. South of Burlington and Williston is Richmond. And the valley view is getting obliterated, obstructed. Not obliterated, but obstructed by these trees. You come down this mountain and off to the east. Got the snow peaked to Mount Mansfield, it just disappeared. Big farms and fertile bottom land. Sometimes we have some mutton grazing here, or something's grazing. Nothing there today. And you cross that beautiful bridge. It's right beside the bridge that we're going to cross. It's a nice little bridge. Oh, utility trucks. Must have had a power failure somewhere. Some storm. Pile up the trucks with the workers getting paid 100, 150 bucks an hour. Double time. Traveling hotels. They're on call. As soon as the storm ends, they get to work. I've seen a few of those convoys. We're off to Billy's. The Winooski River. Perfect timing for a dump truck. Nice restored bridge. Snow-capped mountains. Just like in Switzerland. Northern France has snow-capped mountains. Pyrenees, the Pyrenees. Beautiful valley. Purple bottom land. Climbing. Windy roads. Franconia notch. My bad muffler. Burning away. 95 more miles to Billy. 155 kilometers. How fast are we going? 21 miles an hour. Tornado's still there. 20 miles an hour. 19 miles an hour. I just stopped at Wally World and I put in a quart of oil and a little bit of Prestone antifreeze. Beaver Pond Scenic Road. The Kankamangas Highway, the Kank.
Oh my god.
Yep. Here's
For real?
What?
Is that the name of it?
The Kankamangas Highway. Yeah. It's an Indian name. The Kankamangas Highway, the Kank. Beaver Pond.
Wow.
Look, look, frozen. Frozen. Yep, my thermometer says it's 31 degrees plus 1 Celsius. We're in the boonies here. No cell phone service for an hour. You break down here?
You're up Schitt's Creek.
Shh. Be nice. Wow, what a commentary we're getting. You're up a creek without a poodle. Up a crook without a poodle. Yeah, there she is. She's getting hot. Luckily, we're on the downside. Just put a new clutch fan on last year and haven't driven it much because the tranny blew up. Yeah, I feel that heat. The heater's getting hot all of a sudden because we're struggling up that mountain at 19 miles an hour. 12% grade. We're approaching a 12% grade. Scenery, 12% grade. Hope those brakes are in good shape on this Suburban. That's why I drive a 3/4 ton. Those really big back brakes, heavy duty tires and wheels. I've got load range D, but I've got oversized tires. So the load carrying capacity is the same as it would be the 235. Load carrying capacity is the same, but the sidewalls aren't as rigid. But they also don't get as hot because load range E tires have a thicker sidewall that's more apt to build up heat. So I've got load range D's, General Grabbers, $800 for 4 installed near Boston. Wow, we are gaining speed big time, 51 miles an hour. That Tornado wants to push me around. Turn your headlights on, buddy. Can't believe cars still come without daytime running lights. Pretty nuts. Had them since what, 1995, 20 years now. GM first put them on in the mid 90s, I think. Good idea, DRLs. Except when you got a luminescent dashboard and people forget to turn their headlights on and their taillights. My Suburban has a light sensor in my 2003 two-wheel drive Suburban. Turns the headlights on automatically. Nothing to do. Does it all for you. Daytime running lights during the day and headlights at night automatically. Automatically. Land of many uses. The White Mountain National Forest. We just left it. Kankamangas Highway, a shortcut to Billy's. Will avoid part of the traffic of 302. Red light, red light, red light. The road at the beginning of the Kank on the western side, boy, was it in bad shape. Not good for motorcycling, that's for sure. Motorcycles like old rattly trucks, like smooth driving. Oh, I drove a Cummins the other day. Yep. Never driven in or driven a Cummins in my life, if you can believe it. I ran out of gas in the Mercedes. Just dumb. Anyways, it was pooping and... Anyhow. Put a half a gallon in, but it wasn't enough. So I borrowed my neighbor's, probably a 2005 3/4 ton quad cab, Cummins, short bed. It's kind of rusty. There was some bubbling under the paint on the quarter panel. I don't know if it was wrecked or what, but whatever. It's only got 100 and something thousand miles on it. Took it for a drive to the gas station to get a couple of gallons of gas, and what a ride on that thing. That thing rides like a 1.5 ton. It is noisy noisy. Much noisier than this. It's a real truck, I suppose, if that's what you want. Riverside life. So I just drove it, probably a mile. Pulling to the right, rusty, and he paid 17 or 18,000 for it. Not my kind of truck. I like the older ones. The 94 and older, I think it is. 93 and older. I almost bought one before I bought the Turbo Weasel. There's one for sale in California, extra cab, long bed, loaded. That's the old style 12 valve, the old one, square nose, solid front axle, yada yada. Anyhow, the guy had it for sale for a month. He couldn't sell it for $4,200 bucks. We made a deal. I was going to send him the money, and he texts me. He said, "Sorry, just sold it." So I bought the Turbo Weasel instead. Otherwise, I'd be driving a Cummins Turbo Diesel. They're really loud. I'm not sure if I would have kept it, but sure, a nice truck, loaded, power windows, air conditioning. Automatic, out of 5-speed. I wish. Life on the kink. Good skiing. Won't be long. Skiers will be flocking here from Boston.